and chin firm, like the rock of Gibraltar. Irish and chin now sell out. Blessed love and greetings, massive Morgan heritage alongside Irish and chin. Selassie. Irish and chin now sell out.
Sell out.
All and all you see a one. Irish and chin now sell out.
Sell out, no.
Irish and chin firm, like the rock of Gibraltar. Irish and chin now sell out to devil and a pastor. Cause them no job for themselves and hype them not chase after. Two way some man not go on with, we can't believe how we island this. And where we culture gone, is what happened to with dignity. This is a big alarm. Our leaders fight for us to have our own. Irish and chin tell me my highland don't sell out. So stand up, brothers and sisters, and make iron and fight back to our culture.
Fighting for the culture. Morgan Heritage is in the building. Welcome, man.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Welcome, man.
The Grammy Award winners.
Yeah, we
in the building.
Listen, man, we're so proud of you guys here at Soundchat Radio. I think Jamaica, I think the music is proud of you guys right now.
True.
And it's the first year that I can remember in a very long time, and I'm speaking for myself right now, where I can identify with the winners of the Grammy.
Sure.
You can say that, yeah, man, because people have won the Grammy in the past and they deserve it.
Sure.
But most of the people who get the Grammy have not achieved what the Morgans achieved. And I say this because you guys are not only connected to that international platform, but you're connected to the streets.
Yes, sir.
You're connected to the average man walking down the road that can say, yeah, man, I want to win that this year. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So big up for that, my brother. You know what I mean? And me know the journey.
Yes,
me know where that come from.
Sir.
So how does it feel? Let's start off with how does it feel?
I mean, first off, it's humbling. You know, cause like you said, we are the average people in the streets. You know, we grew up together, run Brooklyn and 12 Tribe, Farmers Boulevard. So it's not like, you know, we grew up somewhere else and people just hear about these people. We all know each other.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like you're bringing this home to your family, to the streets of Brooklyn. You know what I mean? To the people in the streets of Jamaica. You know, it's not like, say, boy, them are uptown people or you can't get to see them, you know what I mean? But, you know, no disrespect to no one else. But like you said, we're connected to everyday people, the people that make the world go round.
And honestly, I don't think that so many people really realize that. You know, if you look back at the award winners, they're great artists.
Absolutely.
And they're great contributors.
Absolutely.
But is there a lack of connection? Yes, there usually is. To the common folk that's walking down the street.
Yeah.
We're proud because anything Jamaican makes us proud.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Anything Caribbean makes us proud.
True.
But it's a different feeling when you're proud because you stood next to that person.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? You went to their concert.
Yes.
That person probably saw you in SOBs or even walking down Jamaica Avenue and said, well, go on, my youth.
Sure.
Me know you, but me don't know you. Me know your face, but me don't know you. Me don't remember your name. You know what I mean? And here it is. You guys are on the greatest platform ever. I called Luke just to say, Luke's, me need to get that interview. And I was so, you know, humbled that he actually took my call at the Grammys. You know what I mean? And it's like, yes. From I saw that Morgan Heritage actually accepted the call while you guys was in the Grammy celebration. I'm saying, yeah, this thing is not going to change them. It's only going to make them.
And by the way, it was madness, Agwan, because people don't realize the aftermath when they say, and the winner is. Them snatch we after we come off a stage. After the last word when we say was Jamaica. And then after that, them snatch we go backstage and we went to GrammyPro.com. And you have to give a live stream interview there. Then them snatch you and take you to another part of Staples Arena. And we went to take pictures. Then you go to another part to do television. And then you go to another part to take radio. So we was the aftermath after winning. It's like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. Yeah. And we're doing in the middle of this, and it was China calling. I say, so it's like in that moment, you remember everywhere y'all come from, man. All the producers, all of the radio man that first played your record. So when you see a call like Chin calling, it's like you want to share the moment.
Yes, sir.
It's like, I say, yo, we Brooklyn, you know.
And that's why I say Peter. That's why I say Luke. Big up to Liza's also in the building.
Yes, sir.
We identify.
Yes, sir.
And that's the most important thing. And I think that's the real sentimental thing about this. True. It's like we identify. True. You know, growing up, there's always been this division in our culture. who born in America, born in America. Who born in Jamaica, born in Jamaica.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we grew up in 12 Tribe, we were able to keep that Jamaica vibes alive here amongst us. You know what I mean? But there's always that division.
There is.
So you feel proud now that you grew up as a Yardie or you grew up as somebody from Jamaican descendant in America, but now there's a winner that you can identify with. Just like when the artists then win from Jamaica, the whole of Jamaica say, yo! Yeah. So now we are foreign can say, yo! Wanna feel like?
Yo, real.
Now you're touring. You guys are on tour right now, right?
Yes, I.
What's the name of the tour? Of course, Strictly Roots.
Actually, this one is called Keep On Jamming. It's winter. People want to stay inside, but we still jamming in the winter. So we call it Keep On Jamming Tour. You know.
Now the tour was planned before the Grammys.
It was
way before the Grammys.
Has the reception of this Morgan Heritage Tour changed now that you guys won the Grammys?
It has, because in our reality, there's songs that we're playing now that people are responding different to, like just overnight. You know, just 2 weeks ago we're playing Strictly Roots at a show, and we're playing it now. And it's a totally different response because people have now, you have people that didn't even know we had an album out.
Right.
So now everyone knows. So people are buying the album. You know, the first song on the album is Strictly Roots. And we start the show with the first song on the album. So, you know, it's a totally different vibe.
Different vibe,
and the
because
people
2 weeks ago he was doing Strictly Roots, but now you're the Grammy Strictly Roots.
all right.
The Grammy reaction you get now.
Brother.
It's the certification.
Yeah,
you know,
and actually the shows, like we've already gone in 4 shows on this tour.
Yeah.
And it's almost like a big party every night. It's not even like a show anymore. Like this tour is totally different. It's almost like an after party. Right. Every show is like an after party. People are coming to celebrate the Grammy victory with us because it's not like Morgan Heritage one. It's like everybody won.
Right.
Yeah.
And the timing is so perfect, Luke, that you win the Grammy and then I can see you in my city in a week later or 2 weeks later. You know, normally it's not that. It's artists win the Grammy and they go home and plan the big tour and you know what I mean? So it's such an immediate effect. You guys won. Oh, whoa. They're in town. You know what I mean? And you guys.
And the humbleness is there because these guys are humble before them win. And even humbler when them win. So we don't have vex the Grammy never come with them.
Well, we are celebrating tomorrow night at BB King's.
Yes.
I tell you what, as soon as they send it to us, Chin, we're going to bring it here and put on
you.
Yes,
man.
Yes.
We're going to come here so y'all can touch it. Everybody in the hood can touch it.
No. You know what I'm saying? No. Let's just have this. Let's just have this moment.
Man.
Allow me to have this moment. And I know some of my listeners are going to be like, Chin. But listen, we had the pleasure of going through the album with you guys before it was released. So it was basically debuted here on Soundchat Radio.
Yes, it was.
The whole family, I don't even remember what part of the world you guys were in at the time, but the whole family here we had online and we went through tracks and introduced the album to the world. Almost a year later, the album is a Grammy album. That makes us feel great.
Yeah,
and I know that it makes our listeners feel great because they had a chance to say, Peter, I love that one day. You know, Gramps, me not too like that one day.
Right.
Yo, Luke, that one day bad.
That's why we feel like this is the people's record.
Right.
You know, and the thing about it, respect to VP for being our label for years, but we did this independent, Chin. Everything we do it on our own. We have our partners that partners with us with CTBC Music Group. Just friends.
Right.
Just like how you and my friend and Ninja were friend, and we just came together and said, let's do a label. And everything has been done independent. So it's like we, the people, just everybody.
Do you feel, and this is a Luke question, because I know Luke is a great businessman. Do you feel, Luke, that winning this Grammy after making your own decision to go independent, well, it was a family decision, but making that family decision to go independent and then winning the Grammy right after, was there something in your mind that clicked right away like, yo, we should have do this long time, we should have go independent long time? Or do you feel like the timing was just right?
The timing was just right because the experience that we get over the years of being signed to MCA, that was our first label, 1992. Then how much albums with VP, we had to learn that and see how it is. Now it come to Future. We were the executives. We the ones cutting the check now. So we know how when we are called Chris and Randy, yo, put that in our budget, and then turn around and Pete say, yo, that in our budget to do that now. So you kind of understand now how label executive work. But everything is just, happening due time.
Yeah.
Now, before we get to the importance of the structure of the business, the Morgan Heritage business, because now you guys are, you know, on another level. You know what I mean?
Right.
Those who weren't aware of your music is now aware of your music.
Very true.
You probably got white people, green people, blue people now, you know, Googling to see who won the Reggae Grammy. And because of the fact that you won, now they're going to start listening to old albums, old material. There's going to be requests coming from some places that you didn't even know was on earth just because you're Grammy certified now, right? And this is something that I know that we're all passionate about at the table. How is the music looking out there? How is reggae looking out there?
Reggae is looking good. Now the question is, how is the artist from Jamaica looking when it comes to reggae?
Let's talk about that. Let's have a little talk about how, you know, our artists are looking in the scope of reggae in the world, not in Jamaica, but in the world.
Not look good.
Not looking good.
Not talking straight. Not look good. We have to give thanks to people like Taurus Riley, you know, Raging Fire, Romean Virgo, Morgan Heritage, Atana. You know, these are just a few that can travel, Chin. You know what I'm saying? When you have people where artists never realize is that they thought it was their right to go to a foreign country.
Yes.
And don't realize that to get a visa is a privilege.
Yes.
It's an invitation from a foreign country to welcome you to their country. And now we're being barred.
And we spoke about this earlier this week. I think it was yesterday, Monday. What people don't understand who's not American, Uncle Sam thinks that it is not only a privilege for you to come here, but he can discriminate against you at any time.
Cannot say anything about it.
But
there's nothing.
He can't just discriminate when you're hearing. He can go and threaten your government.
Exactly.
That's how powerful this place is.
So some of our artists got a little bit out of control with their...
And that's what hurt our music.
That's what hurt our music.
Tremendous.
The night before the Grammys, we're in Santa Ana, the Observatory, California, at a festival named One Love Festival. Bob Marley sing One Love, you know. A Jamaica that come out. A reggae festival chain with Lion of Judah and everything, pan the poster and everything, backdrop. At one Jamaican artist, the lone Jamaican artist, were Jamaican descents, born here in New York, New Kingston.
Wow.
18,000 people in the cool. Outside 18,000 people. Revolution headlining, Iration, Pepper, Stick Figure. These are the people on this. 18,000
all white
people.
bands.
Yeah.
White reggae bands.
All white reggae.
Give thanks to New Kingston, the people represent we.
See, everybody's representing their form of reggae.
So reggae
But
gone
Jamaica,
global.
reggae gone global.
It's
but
serious.
Jamaica is like we dash it down and don't realize one of the biggest assets of the country.
Jamaica is not in the scheme of things. You see, last year, Grammy nominations, Soulja was in it. This year, Rocky Dwayne Unite from Ghana. So it's not just Jamaicans artists anymore in the reggae category, you know. And each year, you're going to see more and more foreigner in the reggae category. So till you're not going to see no Jamaican in it. And probably we who born a foreigner know we're going to represent Jamaica. Because that's where it is. And you just got to be honest about it.
And it's reaching the point where we need the support of sound man, radio disc jockeys, the fans. Because a lot of times, like most of the time, the last time we played at BB King's last year, there was hardly any Jamaicans. We go say, hey, cause you know every artist have said, where the Jamaican them there? My God,
none.
You have to just say Caribbean people.
Better you say Caribbean people because they don't come out to shows like
Antillans
that.
them did it, Bajan them did it, St. Lucians, Trinidadians, Bahamians. These are the people that are show.
But how does that make you feel? I know that, you know, at one part you have to be honored that all of these Caribbean people are embracing Morgan heritage.
For sure.
But how does it make you feel that the Jamaicans are not in the house?
Well, Chin, me not telling like we can't even watch it. Because at the end of the day, we still are represent Jamaica. So if we are the only Jamaican and those Jamaican there.
See,
Yeah.
And that's how we look on it.
that's real talk.
What happened is that these bands have just monetized reggae music.
Yeah.
They have just taken our music and conduct business.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with what they're doing. Somebody did an article and said the industry in Jamaica is 20 years behind the standard of today's American music business.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's serious. It's serious.
Check
These bands, when they're touring, when they roll up to the venue, all they want is the room. When them roll up with them bus or them van and them drop trailer, everything coming out. Acts out of Jamaica now, we beating up the promoters. We need backline. We need 10 rooms. We need per diems. So,
yeah, it's the business look like it has to be restructured.
Yeah, man.
Because now because we have been abusing the system, we have now created our own competition.
There
Thank
you
you.
go. And look,
Now, why
anywhere
is
we
that,
go,
man?
anywhere Morgan Heritage go, we say brand Jamaica. Everybody know how Brooklyn was born and grow. And Springfield, Massachusetts. But we are Jamaican descent. Born in America. We don't say we're American, we're Jamaicans born in America.
Right.
So everywhere we go, it's brand Jamaica. Reggae music we are defend. So whether we have one Jamaican in our audience or the audience is predominantly Jamaican, we're going to represent who we are. We're Jamaicans. That's our culture. That's who we are.
Morgan Heritage is going to be at BB King's tomorrow night,
Yes,
correct?
sir. Yes,
and
sir.
this is a chance for them now, after winning the Grammy, after making reggae proud, to step on the stage and say, where are all my Jamaican people? And guess what? Some of you need to be in the building just to say, here we are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they have now made reggae proud.
True.
Now,
Big time.
I want to talk to you guys about something, one of the topics here, because I always try to pick your brain. Big up to Liza Morgan, who's also in the studio. We got to talk to him as well.
Yes.
We try to involve our intellectual artists in some of the topics and conversations that we have here on Soundchat. I think that people just love to know how you guys think, you know? And I came up with a topic, and it's one that might offend some people, but it's a good topic. And the topic is simply the fact that we have now grown up in America and we know of this Black History Month. We know of it, you know?
Yeah.
We've all been aware of it from birth till now. And as an older person now, I sit and ask myself, is it working? Is the Black History Month movement working?
No. Now work.
Still I kill each other like.
Like teacher.
Like,
All right, look on this chin. We are Rasta. And when you say, we got a Grammy for represent ourselves and we put on our suit and represent ourselves properly. And you have some young Rasta born with and say, what kind of Babylon clothes that you now wear?
what?
All over with Facebook and Instagram, you know.
Babylon
A
clothes.
white man clothes that you now wear.
Them ever see his
Which part
Imperial
red, gold
Majesty?
and green there. We now wave up the flag and burn we out, you know. Because we decide to wear a suit and tie and represent ourselves. You understand? It's a black tie affair. You understand? And I remember back in the 60s, black people used to wear suit every day.
Parties.
From where they are Kenya spend most of the time. Every man there on the street in a suit, properly representing themselves. Every year the pants get lower upon a black man.
Sin.
Getting lower like what are we doing?
So the black man actually takes the dressing style out of the prison system and brings it to the
Yes,
street,
sir.
Yeah.
which is
Think it's
the
cool.
lowering of
Yes, sir.
the pants.
Yes, sir.
Right? And I look at this and I'm saying, well, I know when we grew up going through the public school system, there was 1 month where there was selective black people that they spoke about. Martin Luther King among
Right.
1 and 2 other people
Yeah.
that got the limelight.
Harriet Tubman
You know,
and them.
now we grew up now and we have our own youth. Our youths are going to school, and I don't see where the kids are after Black History Month. They're still yearning for that black education.
Because
you know what I
it's
mean?
got to start at home,
The
though.
kids
Chin.
tell you that it's old school.
Yeah. And it has to start at home because
What that
it's
gotta
we
do
are
with
having
me
children.
today?
Remember, I said our parents used to teach we about certain things.
Right.
Especially our growing up in our 12 tribe. We learn certain black history and black culture. And we have to pass down from generation into generation. We can't depend upon 1 month out of the year being Black History Month for then show our children our history. It has to be a part of our upbringing and what we're passing on from generation into generation. You know, every day has to be a day of black history.
It's interesting because when you look at the month of February, and based on what this thing is supposed to signify, and again, I'm not bad talking it, I'm just looking at the progress of it, right? We don't see any increase in black businesses,
No,
getting more consumers because of it being Black History Month.
First of
So
all-
if Christmas comes, we see where Macy's goes up in their inventory,
Yeah, man.
right? These holidays, we see where these people are making money. We don't see where, well, it's Black History Month, February. Remember to shop black. Remember to support
No,
the local
no,
black.
no,
So I gotta ask, like, is this thing something to just say, well, at least you guys got a month, so be quiet,
You know
or
what
is it really there to really make a difference?
You know, the problem is with black people, if a white man make it, we not value it. Yeah. That's the problem.
Sin.
We feel like say, if it's a black suit or a black man's thing, it not work nothing. Like if Sean John have a suit or if Jay-Z, Sean Carter has a suit, a man would prefer go buy a Armani suit or a Gucci suit because them feel like it's better.
Right.
It's the same material. Mm-hmm. And if it's even sometimes the material on Sean John or the Sean Carter even better than some of them other names.
But the perception is wrong.
The perception wrong.
People only see what they can see today. That's the black culture.
718-554-8598. Morgan Heritage is in the building. Liza Morgan is also in the building. Do me a favor, man. I'm going to play some of their tracks for a couple of seconds and ring the phone lines and congratulate them. They have done something phenomenal for the culture this year. 2006 recipients of the best album of the year, reggae album of the year. Now, let me ask you this, though. When it's the album, how many Grammys do they give out?
5.
5 members in the group.
For this band.
For this band.
Because there's 5 of us. So each member of the band gets a Grammy.
So I used to hear these things like the producers get Grammys and all of that. Is that true too?
No, here's some facts, and that's why we need to have a show on that. Because are you a Grammy member?
No, I'm not.
Ninja, my friend.
No, sir.
No.
Big DJ, though.
Yeah.
But you know all the hits.
Yeah.
You dictate what the people listen to.
Right.
So you got to start to make your voice be heard. Mm-hmm. Because people like Uno know what was big during the course of the year. Right. And there's a way to do that. It costs $100 for the year. That's it.
Just sign up.
That's it. And people don't know the awareness, but that's another show. But, you know, we really need to start taking some things into account. You asked me a question a little while ago.
Yeah, because
producers,
the
producers. If all right, say you have, in order for a producer to get a Grammy, you have to produce more than 51% of the album.
Okay.
You can't produce one song. Like Shane Brown produced a song on the album. He's one of the producers.
Shawnee B.
Yeah, right. Shawnee B. Shawnee B got 2. He get a certificate that says for best reggae album.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the artist is the only one that get one. And the producer that says
producer. If he produce more than 51%.
Yes. Right. Yes. So that's the only way you get physical hardware. But it's still considered you got a Grammy, but you don't only get a certificate.
718-554-8598. The Mongers are in the building.
Selassie, I know dreadlocks. Right, I know when I light up the world. Oh yeah. Selassie, I know.
Morgan Heritage.
Heritage in the building.
Yeah. Yo, your chat room live, brother. Big up all of the people in my chat room. One man say, yo, if feel that Grammy winner, I feel like him win it.
Big up, brother.
Let me go to the phone
all
line.
of the people in my chat room.
Call you live with Morgan Heritage.
Ken, big up from Springfield and big up Morgan Heritage.
Massive.
Respect and love, man.
Blessed lion.
Give thanks for brother. Morgan Heritage is in the building, man, and we're going to talk some more with Morgan Heritage, but I want to talk to Liza Morgan. He's in the building. Yeah. We haven't seen him in ages. I can't tell the last time I've seen Liza. What's going on, man?
Chilling, man. Chilling. You already know. Yeah, man, life is great, man. You see.
How does it make you feel that your brothers, your siblings are now recipients of the Grammy?
Yeah, man, it feel blessed, you know. Watching them grow, doing it from me and youth, and them bust me to the world, you know what I'm saying? For real. So it was like a win for the family, you know what I mean? I've been taking a pause off just for this moment to get back with my brothers. You feel me? So the people gonna see the energy tomorrow night, what it's all about, because you know where it come from. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we did the solo thing to get strengthened as man. You know what I'm saying? But our foundation was always together. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we at right now. So
does you seeing your siblings win the Grammy give you more motivation for your music?
Oh yeah, no doubt. Every day is. They winning is what we've been doing, you know what I'm saying? It's just a blessing that Jah bless we at this moment. So nothing now gonna change. We're just gonna continue doing what we do, cause this is our life. We don't know nothing else but this, you know.
Now, Liza Morgan is in the building, and when you speak about a family that just keep making hits,
right.
Their father Delroy Morgan, has probably one of the most popular crossover reggae song. You know, from those times. You know what I mean? That's still being played. The Morgans have just won the Grammy, the Morgan Heritage Group. You had a song that was climbing billboards and just going all over the place at one time. You know what I mean? So the energy's here. Those of you who don't know what I'm talking about another member of the Morgan Heritage family. You may not know his name, but I guarantee you know the song.
Ladies!
Such a talented family.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't know,
Here's what I want to do, Ninja.
Yes.
While I have a few minutes with the Heritage, right? I want you to pick up maybe about 5 or 6 or 7 of your classical Morgan Heritage.
What?
Because we want to give a illustration of the journey. Not only today, you know what I mean? And feel free, Ninja, hint to put in the you don't have to dread to be. You know what I mean?
Come on.
Just say feel free. Make sure that's in the collection.
Feel free.
Man.
Feel free.
It's a party here at Soundchat Radio, man, because we've seen these artists grow as individuals. We've seen them grow as a group. Got to say, shout to the family. Big up to Una Morgan, man. You know, and for those who are thinking about her, how is she doing? Is she fine?
Good. She's good, man.
Recovering well.
Day by day. Thank you to all the fans that's been saying.
What was that conversation like when you told Una that you guys won?
Oh God, it was like this. It was like this.
She was on FaceTime. She was on FaceTime in Griff's pocket.
And I said to her, I had something for her for the day. We was just saying, what I was saying, blow by blow. It was just like step by step, everything like just because she couldn't travel and fly because the doctor said don't fly, but just to have her there with us on the red car. I'm standing behind Ryan Secrets like, it's not a nice if Rasta in the house. And she's like, Grabs, you're crazy. And then we see everybody standing. DJ Khaled, we had him book up on the red carpet. Just Diplo. Everybody. Diplo from Major Lazer.
Yolanda
Adams.
Wow. That was
it was like
amazing.
Hey. So do you guys think that this Grammy situation will get you more collabos and stuff like that? Have people been reaching out? Are you expecting people to reach out?
Your name
started
happening. But your name get called in a different circle now because you can a Grammy it's a good achievement, but once it's over. It's back to work, and that's why you see us on the road and campaigning now with people like Irish and Chin and DJ Ryan, letting people know that we need you guys to support us because the authentic reggae music that's being made in Jamaica is not getting enough push, and reggae music is growing whether we believe it or not. It's growing. And like every other genre of music, like hip-hop, there was one time hip-hop was known in New York, then it went to the West Coast, and then it went to the Dirty South. But you can't stop the growth of hip-hop. No, hip-hop is all the way in Nigeria.
Right.
So we have to see the growth of our music and embrace it. And don't feel like, so you owe them and I burn out them. Don't do that, people. Don't do that. We have to embrace the growth of our music. So you have Lucky Dube, which is an African reggae artist. He's not Jamaican.
Huge.
You have Genkoman, which is a German. You have Alberos, which is an Italian. You have Patrice, which is a French. And all of these guys are doing reggae. And Bob Marley had said, reggae will continue to grow until it reaches rightful people. So we who are turned down One Love in a Jamaica and a push Pum Pum Friday and Freaky Wednesday, we need to start having this. Where can you go and listen a live reggae band? In Kingston, Jamaica. Or Jamaica.
It's difficult.
If there's not a Rebel Salute or there's not a Sunfest or... Maybe the dub club.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
And the dub club up here spinning.
Right, no live instruments.
In the land of reggae music.
You know what's so surprising to me though? And we still have to big up, our representative of our country, our government, because they did send us, congratulations and stuff. But when you can see you export something that the people create, it's not something that grow out grown like sugar cane or green banana or backside. I come from the earth. This is where people, musicians and people come together and create music that the world is infatuated with. And our government is yet to take reggae music and say, yo, this is product of Jamaica. And everybody that does it globally can say, yo, this originated in Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we want to see our government officials, our people in high places who travel the world and promote Jamaica to make reggae music a feather in their hat that they promote.
I had a spaz out moment yesterday about that whole situation here on radio, and you know, my views are not the views of Morgan Heritage, by the way. And it was just like, I saw the congratulations that was given to you guys, and just like yourself, I embraced the congratulations, but at the same time, I'm like, why do these gentlemen have to get a Grammy for you guys to now look at them as ambassadors of the music?
There you go.
You know what I mean? Why? Why is this happening?
The politicians
you know what I mean?
in Jamaica are afraid. It's not from just Morgan Heritage. This is going from Bob Marley. It's three things make people know about Jamaica: reggae music, ganja, and Ironman. All three of them things that they wish for amongst Rasta man. The politicians them don't want to know say backside. And some Rasta ghetto youth we have to account for represent the country. Them don't want that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But I mean, Rasta or no Rasta, we're Jamaicans.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you see Donald Trump talking about, you know, hitting out on Muslims. You can't do that. They're Muslim Americans. You know what I'm saying? What are you going to do? Take Americans that are Muslims and throw them out of the country that were born and raised here? You can't do that. So whether we're Rasta or not, we're Jamaicans.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Before the world see me as Rasta, me born a Jamaican, a African, born a Jamaica through slave trade. So you can't segregate your people, and because this Rasta family has been recognized by a global organization like the Recording Academy, now you want to say, oh, these are our ambassadors?
And I had a moment, because it's like, my thing was, you know, have you guys ever looked on YouTube? Have you guys seen how much people follow Morgan Heritage in Africa and Europe? Have you seen what the other, because it's not only just Morgan Heritage, like, you know, anybody who would have won that Grammy, they would have came out and be like, these guys are ambassadors of the music, you know, big up. But it shouldn't be that way. We should not have to, because even though Morgan Heritage has won a well-deserved award, there are other artists in Jamaica who are still pushing on the work without the recognition. So it would be good at least for their government to say, them man are ambassadors of the music, you know. Them man are ambassadors of the music. So waiting until the Grammys, you know what? I'm about to have a spaz moment. Let's change the topic. Morgan Heritage is in the building.
Yes, sir.
The journey has been so strong and solid.
Yes,
you know what I mean? And that's a really good thing. True. You know, you guys always seem to be able to keep it going. You know what I mean? And there have been so many groups, you know, that has come into the culture and has contributed, but failed to keep it going. Right, how do you guys keep it going?
It's just being true to the music, you know, and working with producers who are relevant, because everyone have them time. And what people don't realize is that artists will outlast producers. You know, and we've studied the greats, and one of the most recent is like the Isley brothers, or Ron Isley. Like for his 50 years or 60 years in the music industry, every decade he's had a hit record, or the family has had a hit record. And it's because he's worked with people who relate to the audience today. Like when we were working back in the late 90s with Bobby Digital and King Jammys, it was their era.
Right.
Then there came an era where it was, you know, we worked with Donovan Germain from that era. We worked in that era where it was Robert Livingston and the Big Yard movement. Then we worked with Don Corleone. There was a time when it was his era. We worked with Shane Brown when Jukebox was, you know, doing their thing in their era. So it's just always recognizing who's producing the hits today and working with these people.
Where do you get the inspiration? Where does the group get the inspiration from for the lyrics and the songs and so forth? Are you the writer, or Gramps, or is it a combination?
We write together. It's a family, but it's life. You know, because we always try to talk about issues that people go through every day. And this is probably why, you know, people feel connected, like it's their Grammy. It's not the Morgan Heritage Grammy, it's the people's Grammy, because we sing the people's pain. You know, we always write a song relating to where somebody I go through. If I know you are your bridge, and if I know your bridge and your cousin are, you know, it's what people go through. You know, and we're very connected to that because we're going through that. You know, we're a big family, and you know, we not have chic money, like Arab money. You know what I'm saying? My father is a poor man from Clarendon. My mother is a poor woman. Our mother is a poor woman coming from poor upbringings out of Spanish Town.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we grow that kind of that energy there. Because poor people have an energy where rich people don't have. You know what I mean? Our money can't buy the energy there. And it's because we're connected to everyday people, the base things of creation, and that just keeps us going.
Listen, they're gonna be in not SOBs. They're gonna be in
BB Kings tomorrow night.
SOBs can't fit that concert yet tomorrow. Right? You're gonna be in BB Kings tomorrow. It is going to be I'm anticipating it to be a well-embraced event. It's your first performance since winning the Grammy.
Yes.
Is it Morgan Heritage in concert?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And of course, the rap group, legendary rap group, Black Alicious is going to be there. And of course, Laza is going to be one of the opening acts, and my son, Jamiri Morgan.
Yes.
So,
So we are getting the 100% Morgan.
Yeah.
Jesus. We are getting the Springfield Morgan. We get the Brooklyn Morgan, and now we get the Grammy Morgan. Good man, can't miss that tomorrow.
We're about to go to the top of the hour, man. But before we go and before Morgan Heritage runs out of here, Ninja, you know what it is. Gramps is in the building, Liza's in the building, Peter's in the building. Give me a rhythm, man, and let them just do what they do. You know what I mean? Listen, where else can you see a man win a Grammy last week and this week he's vibing on Soundchat Radio? Only here.
Sing out.
Straight true.
What? No, that one now.
Oh, now, boy. Give thanks and praise to Soundchat. Gina, bless up yourself. Ninja, bless up yourself. Oh, boy.
Go to be conscious.
Rasta man chant, boy. Whoa, chant, boy. The liberation, boy. Whoa, chant, boy. Hear me now. Bob Marley rise and gone on them things that we done. Peter Tosh rise and gone on them things that we done.
Oh, yeah.
Jacob Miller rise and gone them things that we done. Garnet Silkim rise and gone, but look ya, Morgan family come rise. I'm any right you are reprising. Sizzler rise, I'm any right you is uprising. Luciano rise, I'm any right you is uprising. Rastafari and Yabingi, eh. Mash up, we are mash up, jump and song. Setting the dancer free. We are fight against all wicked, we are conqueror. Irish and Chin tell them say yeah. Mash up, we are mash up, jump and sound. Setting the dance so free. Irish and Chin fight against all wicked, them are conqueror.
Lanza, give them the name now.
Yeah, boy. Them never go get fin join on tomorrow. Cause them not praise John on today. Never go reach Mount Zion. Cause them now walk Selassie highway. Yo, how can you wake up every morning and don't give job? Wake up every morning and you get on top. Lose all the vibes and you lose all the strength. Hear me now? Sure. I said you wake up every morning and don't give Jah praise. When Jah are the one with bless eyes to see another day, why don't you stop walking? Yes, the evil man will step out the dark into Jah light, Jah rule always, yo. Kata is love and love is just son, know that. Sister dirty Babylon no start set the chop. And Rasta man know how fake crab them wolf pack. Call upon the glorious name, oh yes, Jah. Them never go get fin China. Ha. Lovely.
Rasta.
Rockers.
Yes, I.
Listen, man, thank you guys so much for passing through. We feel the energy, we feel the love.
Thank you.
And again, Luke, you know, I got to give you the credit because you answered the phone. Thank you so much for that exclusive interview from the Grammys. Me oil.
And Chin, before
you get right before
inside. Yo, wait. We have to talk about that. That was history. We was in the meet. Who came out? I think Kendrick Lamar does them perform. Or Adele.
Adele, I get to go on.
And Luke said, talk to Chin. I said, how are we going to talk to Chin in 2 minutes? Because when the commercial coming out, everybody's getting up and celebrities are taking pictures. And we did an interview live on Soundchat. I'm like, man, I said, Chin. Yes, Chin. Yeah. I'm like,
listen.
History.
You don't understand, right? You make Chin weak. Year.
Oh, you mean?
Live.
When Chin say, yo.
Chin is the first interview.
Chin really say, yo, turn up the phone.
It was the first one, right? First interview.
Yes,
say it again.
You was the first interview live from the Grammys.
Now, let me explain to you. that interview, and after getting that interview, Ninja don't know nothing about this, right? Right? Brought me back to the time. HQ.
Yes, I.
Basement.
Yes, I.
When dancer go on, you know.
Yes,
and we
I.
just know one dep on where the big man them dep on, so the whole of we go downstairs in the basement. And them time in the basement small.
Yeah.
And the whole of we down there, so we just survive. You see what I'm saying? So definitely that interview meant so much to me.
Yeah,
man.
man.
Thank you guys so much for passing through. Morgans, of course. Morgans for life here at Sound Chat Radio, man. Thank you guys so much for the support.
Absolutely.
And any music, send it on card, definitely.
Blessed.
There's a Grammy next year, you know. So we can go for 2. We can double up like Shabba. I mean, we can double up like Shabba.
You mean? Back to back. We have to get back in the studio right away. And by the way, Chin, I'm going to bring some of my jerk sauce up here. Cause you know when you got a hip hop station, you see a bottle of some rock.
Yes.
We need some of the jerk season. Sit down right here so some man can see it.
I just see that you just released, right?
Rams has jerk sauce.
Jesus.
Right? The Morgans are making big moves, right?
Scotch bonnet
Luke
pepper.
Morgan manages Raging Fire. Peter probably have something to do with him no want to talk about yet. You know Morgan has perfume. These things are going on.
Yes.
And the Grammy just makes everything just more nice.
Yes, nice.
What the Grammy name? Strictly Roots.
Yes, I.